Manakkat House is a renovation project. This house was more than 150 years old. So we can say this is a project which evolves, which goes through the past and the present. Manakkat is actually the family name of the clients. Hi, I'm architect Mahesh from Viewpoint Design, Thrissur. Join me for an exclusive home tour of Manakkat House, which is situated in Guruvayur, Thrissur. To watch premium videos and access PDF ebooks with house plans, please log on to buildofy.com. The link is given in the description below. It is a normal village area, we can say. Plot is like almost 3 acres of land filled with greenery, lush vegetation. When I visited the site, it was, some of the wooden structures were very old, which has to be, removed. Considering this generation, the height of the building was too low. The rooms were very small. So I wanted to give them as much as space possible. Speaking of the clients, it is a unusual, client bio, because 4 generation of family living under the same roof.
അത് ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ തീരെ കാണാൻ പറ്റാത്തൊരു സംഗതിയാണ്. എന്തായാലും ഒരു വിശേഷങ്ങളോ കാര്യങ്ങളോ ഉണ്ടാകുമ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങൾ 4 പേരും മരിയൻ്റെ വീട്ടിൽ മറ്റുള്ള ബന്ധുക്കളും എല്ലാവരും കൂടി ഒത്തുകൂടുന്ന ഒരു തറവാടാണിത്.
I created an approach from the southwest corner which leads to the house. This is the sit out of the house. Previously there was no sit out. It was only the extension of the verandas, converted an existing room which was a small room and the existing verandas, and I transformed into a grand sit out. As I told, this is an ancestral home, so a lot of guests or a lot of relatives are going to visit them. So I kind of created a gazebo, a sitting space. Resembles like a Poomukham, that is a sit out in old traditional houses. We had 2 sides of veranda which I kept intact. So we entered from that sit out to a living space. So this was the existing structure, and I had removed this wall to attain a very grand living room. Considering this generation, the height of the building was too low. It was about 8 feet underneath the wooden ceiling. That was the first thing came into my mind, because I need to change the volume of the spaces. There were no lintels provided, so we had to remove whatever was present above the lintel and create a lintel initially, and from there we started building up. Nalukettu is a Malayalam word used for traditional courtyard houses. This Nalukettu means there is 4 blocks surrounding each other, and there will be a central open space. That is called the central courtyard. That is the main theme which has been followed from generations in Kerala architecture. So the main process is like, letting the wind from every directions and suck out the hot air through the central open courtyard. That is the basic theme of Nalukettu houses. Then next to that living space, we entered the sides of the courtyard, and through that sides we entered the bedrooms. Like we have gone for the normal traditional theme only. These windows are now, as I mentioned, we have reused the woods we have procured from the existing structure. Constructing a new house, we don't have any kind of limitations. Where in renovation, we have to deal with this kind of vastu. We were not allowed to extend beyond the existing plinth area. The client has to be sure that the project is worthy of renovation, or they need to build a new house. Renovation is not starting something new. It is a continuity of what has been there. It is a continuity of their lifestyle. It is nothing fresh or new. Those houses were built with mud blocks. So at that time there were no cement mortar and all. They used the calcium oxide and all. So the walls had to be like minimum of 45 centimeters or 50 centimeters thick. So when we were renovating this, we decided to keep that walls as much as possible, but we had to remove all the exterior, the calcium plastering, and we had to do the cement plastering because the strength was an issue with this project. Nowadays in Kerala, it's kind of extreme climates. When it is raining, it rains heavily. I think the roofing design evolved from those things. They had to drain out every bit of water from the roof and all. So the sloping roofs came into existence maybe because of the climatic features of Kerala. When I was having conversations with the clients, especially the grandmother, she's like 85 90 years old. She has been familiar with these elements from the day she was born.
നടുമുറ്റൊക്കെയുള്ള ഹോളാണ് എനിക്ക് അധിക സമയം ഞാൻ അവിടെ ചെലവഴിക്കണം. ഇപ്പോൾ പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് വയ്യാണ്ട് ഇപ്പോൾ അവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നിട്ട് ടി വി കാണലും പഴയ ഓർമ്മകളും ഒക്കെ അവിടെ ഉള്ളപ്പോഴാണ് എനിക്ക് അധികം അനുഭവപ്പെടാറ്.
But when she came and entered the space, she was like, I can see in her eyes that old memories, that old nostalgic memories were running through her eyes. So when I saw her eyes, that was much more satisfying for me than anything.